When nothing seems to be working, try these 3 steps. Self-improvement can often be a discouraging task because even when something seems to work, it often stops working after some time. And we may become so discouraged thinking that even if I learn something new, it will never work. Maybe something is intrinsically wrong with me and that's why I am doomed. However, we can avoid such paralyzing pessimism by developing 3 attributes conveyed through the acronym TRAP: receptive, adaptive, perceptive. Let's be receptive to new ideas, insights and inspirations from whatever source they may come. That way, even if one approach has stopped working, we will not become closed and disappointed. The Bhagavad Gita 15.15 explains that the universe is the medium through which the all-pervading divinity guides us from within and without. When we are receptive, then we can pick up these gifts given to us by the divine so that we try new approaches. That brings us to the next point: be adaptive. If a general is fighting against an entrenched and powerful enemy, a war that is going to go on for a long time, that general remains aware that sometimes the weapons that were working now may stop working because the enemy develops defensive capabilities against those weapons. So the general is always open to new weapons, and after being receptive, the general is adaptive. That let's try out these new weapons. Let's see how do they work. Now this does not mean that we give up fundamental practices like meditation and prayer, which connect us with divinity and which ground us in reality. But we can develop new approaches toward these time-tested practices. We can look at them and gain appreciation through fresh perspectives. When we are thus adaptive in trying out new approaches, we will be able to have a sense of excitement and discovery, and most importantly, curiosity instead of insecurity or apathy within us. When we thus adapt to new ways that work, we will be able to make tangible steps in the journey towards self-improvement. And for that, we need to come to the 3rd step, that is be perceptive. We need to not just go through the rituals of trying out methods and practices. We need to actually observe and evaluate what approach is working how much. Just like a general doesn't just get excited about new weapons or doesn't just remain cynical about new weapons. The general actually tries them out and carefully observes the impact on the enemy camp. When we are perceptive, we will be able to be both flexible to adapt to new approaches and be detached to let go of approaches that have stopped working. These 3 steps, TRAP, receptive, adaptive, perceptive, are not just 3 linear steps, but they are a virtuous and glorious cycle by which we can continue on in the path towards self-improvement till we attain ultimate victory.